Hello. Hello. How is everybody today? Just checking everything is working. I'm Boo Lawson. This is East Boo Saga. How is everybody doing today? I'm gradually sort of getting my buzz up. I've had a slow start to the day. I'm excited for some serious One Piece fighting action. Who knows, right? You know, they leave us on a cliffhanger. Nika, Nidhogg, Princess Shuri or Gunko or Emu, however you want to interpret it. Luffy's just seen Usopp, mid Usopp Elbaf moment. You know, standing on business, here, proud, finally here on Elbaf with the brave warriors of the sea, and he can see again that their honor, their pride, their determination is being checked by the God's Knights. Usopp's just declared, true warriors don't run. He stood there and he got his ass wrecked. He got fucked up. But Luffy saw it and he did not like it. So here we go. The cover story here is Kid being chased. Kid runs from a bull charging at his jacket, which is great. Love to see it in color, obviously. But what are you going to do? It's time for some more Elbaf. Okay. Alright. Do. Alright. Luffy! Hey! Is he waving? Luffy and Loki confront Gunko. Huh? Brook! Usopp! Now they're both looking like they've seen better days. I don't know exactly just how much power we're going to see coming out of Gunko here, but these were not the two fighters that you put up against this player. This was not the matchup. I'll leave them to you, Usopp says from the ground. What's going on over there? Need backup? I'll count on you if things get bad. For now, I'd take a few steps back if I were you. Wow. The man's saying clear the area. Loki's a real wild card. That's amazing. Look who's talking. So the sense that Loki will just go in any direction, do anything, is even rattling Luffy a bit. That's fantastic. 'Twas but a few years ago when a giant's ship was glimpsed, I imagine, at sea, helmed by a captain of truly immense stature. A craft was never identified, for it skulked deep within fog-shrouded regions. Okay. Yet it only ever targeted world government vessels. Now was this Harold running through the world taking things out, or was this like some sort of Loki redemption thing? Bro! Electric fucking Thrudheim or Thrudheim or however you pronounce the giant lightning attack that the Nidhogg does. But man, I can't wait to see this all animated, man. Hey, leave some for me. Luffy's got his Popeye scruffy fucking Gear 5th rubber hose animation. Like, come on, man, let's do this. Okay, all right. During that same period, a number of credible rumors started to emerge concerning the sighting of an unimaginably large flying beast. Okay, so When was this? 'Twas but a few years ago when a giant ship was glimpsed at sea, helmed by a So, a few years ago, Loki's just gotten the powers. Jesus. I didn't see that my camera was so off. I don't know how that happened. Loki's just gotten the powers. Like, 'twas but a few years ago when a giant ship was glimpsed at sea, helmed by a captain of truly immense stature. Well, that's going to be an ancient giant, right? That's either going to be Harold or Loki, but the craft was never identified for its skulk deep between frog-shrouded regions, yet it only ever targeted world government vessels. Bro. During that period, a number of credible rumors started to emerge. She got away. Where did she get to? She's too damn small. Like Loki looking around like, what the fuck? Concerning the sighting of an unimaginably large flying beast, the truth is plain to see now. There you are! You'll pay for what you did to Usopp and Brook. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. What the fuck is... Is this the power of Emu to fucking jump through those that they've possessed? Is this part of the contract? Man! It looks like Emu gonna run. Looks like you running away. What the hell is going on here? Something came out. If only thou were erased from the world, as Rox was before thee. Is the implication here that Rox had the Nidhogg powers, man? Because that ain't something we've been able to see here. Because I'm not feeling like that was there. That was not at all pointed out or made clear in any way. I'm not feeling that. So he's just pointing it out. Is it like because Loki is like Rox is like Loki's Shanks in many ways. So is it a tacit acknowledgement here from Emu that Rox can, like, that Emu understands the connection between Loki and Rox? Why is this happening like this? Well, demonic covenant, thou shalt cast aside a portion of thy lifespan and receive unprecedented strength, so they can cut their lifespans down to get a power buff. That's nuts. In exchange for this blessing, thou shalt loathe each other. Domi reversi. Fuck. Bro. Again. Bless me. Holy shit. Fuck. That's crazy. So what's just happened here? Nothing happened? It didn't work. It didn't work? What's the big idea? This thing doesn't even hurt. What a pain. Wait, did you just say Rox? Okay. As expected, these two are truly... If this is the two sovereign business, my fucking word. If this is this, ooh, as expected, these two are truly... Gummo. She's too puny to fight like this. The Nidhogg is just like, it's like a T-Rex with giant, with its tiny arms, being like, I can't get the shit, man. I can't get it. She's too puny to fight like this. Squeak, squeak. Yeah, Ragnar, what you gotta say? Ragnar is huge on the back of that Loki. Huge on that dragon. Okay, Nika sees... Emu sees something coming before the attack. booming dawn Gatling absolutely lights him up, eviscerates him with haki infused punches. Ragnar! Squeak, squeak. Move it, Luffy! He's quickly transformed straight out of the Nidhogg into his... I went to human size form, but he's an ancient giant. He's still fucking gigantic. Squeak! Hold up. Whoa, hold up, hold up! Luffy's in the firing line. Ragnar uses the ice attack. Luffy can't take the ice attack. He can only take the lightning attack. Oh, bro. He swings, bro. Niflheim, bro. The realm of the frost, man. The realm of the frost. From memory, Niflheim is the where the frost giants reside in Yggdrasil in Norse mythology. It's a cold ass zone, bro. Crack. Now is that the ice cracking around Gunko, or is that the ice cracking as it freezes? Wow. Is that your finishing move? But I wasn't done kicking ass yet. Oh my. Again, old man Luffy comes out off the back of the Gear 5 burst. Wow. I've no idea what you are, but doing this is much quicker. Besides, I was way too big for way too long. This is an ancient giant. Again, an ancient giant being like, I was too big, man. It was too much. Too much. West Village. Whoa! It sounds like the giants are getting their mojo back. Did we do it? If they all flip back to white, then yeah. But if some start to regenerate, then it wasn't enough. Forgive us, chiefs. It was like some kind of malicious darkness swallowed us whole. Don't fret over it. We couldn't resist it either. Yes. Damn you, captains. There's still some there's still some giant warrior pirates around. There for the picking off. How dare you? There's still 2 or 3 left. Alright, I got this. Okay, Roronoa, what you got? And what's Chopper doing? Yeah! So Chopper's swinging and smashing. Okay, he's done it again. What on earth is happening with Chopper? Okay. People who wanted some Forest God action from Chopper or whatever, it looks slightly more tangible now, but I can't with that. I'm alright with Chopper being special for some reason or another, but I don't want there to be some sort of mythical forest god. If this has something to do with the Hito, then I'm compelled by it. You just knocked the demons off them. What the hell did you just do? No idea. It seems like I can undo their demonification just by hitting them. He's got the biggest derp face on his face, man. I so miss how scary the giant monster form of Chopper looked when the whites of his eyes were there and he was like a werewolf. Like, I miss that era. Him having control over it. It's weird. It's too giant and what should be a scary form to be so cuddly. It's Oda 101. Huh? Maybe it's because you're an amazing doctor? What is this, like the fucking 1-inch punch pressure point, like, it's all acupuncture doctor techniques. No, I don't think that's what's happening, Zara. What? Don't you dare think that kind of praise makes me happy, 'cause it doesn't, you jerk. Nah, that's gotta be it. You are amazing. Kappa, 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 kappa. No, that ain't it. Oda is going well out of his way to show that Chopper is different here. Fucking different. Now, when I first saw this, I thought Chopper doesn't know his own strength because last chapter he did this. And I went, did he just kill a guy, hit a guy so hard he killed him? But I don't think that's what's happening. No, it's quite clear something different is happening because all those guys that are with Chopper are going, what did you just do? And they've all been hitting people to the point where they switched back. So, in other words, they just saw Chopper do something they haven't been doing. And what they have been doing has been knocking people back. Ipso facto, Chopper didn't knock someone to death to stop him. It's something, it's completely different, whatever it is. It's Hito Hito no Mi, or maybe, just maybe, it's got to do with the fact that he's a reindeer and not a human. Huh? You know, like, could you, like, have we seen Domi Reversi on anything yet that wasn't human? Like, a moment to go back. Domi Reversi didn't work. Now, it could be because of some mythical, these are the two sovereigns crazy reason we don't know about yet. Or it could be, like, because Nika is a mythological Zoan. Luffy isn't just one being that can be taken over here. He's quite literally in two. You know, with the Zoan fruits have a will of their own. That might mean that the Domi Reversi can't take over someone who has a Zoan, maybe? Like, I'm genuinely like, because if your fruit has a will of its own, Domi Reversi, surely it only takes over one will at a time, right? Well, he's used his powers on all the different giants, so he can use it on many people at once. But it's like, Luffy is one body, one domain, and he's got two sort of competing wills in there, as evidenced by the fact that his hair changes into Nika's hair, right? Like, it's not just, this is not Luffy's body on its own behaving like it would. It's behaving like Nika's body. Is it because he's a Nidhogg right now and he's a sun god right now that the Domi Reversi didn't work? Like, so Chopper is a reindeer. Do you just have to be fully human, contained, or because the giants are taken over and they're not human, right? So is it like one single mortal contained to itself? Oh, man. There are still more rules and conditions to this Domi Reversi, man. Far out. Okay. Let's get back to where I was. All right. Luffy's gone old. Loki's frozen. Gunko in the ice. West Village. Yep. Zoro, Chopper. Sorry, excuse me. All right. Well, we've sorted the mess around here. Wonder how the others are going. No sign of enemy activity in Artisan Village. More fires have broken out, though. No foes in Alcohol Village either. Just raging flames. Just flames. Flames, no foes. Seems like all that's left is to extinguish the fires. Keep your eyes peeled in case any of those demons are still alive out there. Okay. Who could be hiding out? One's frozen and the other two got wrecked, right? Owl Library. Now, they look genuinely rattled there. Saul, what's going on here? Oh my fucking God. There's definite fire damage, but the shelves are empty. There should at least be fragments of books left. Man, this is Ohara history. These two have put so much on the line for this. Oh, man. Who took the books, bro? Biblo the owl ain't here neither. I don't want to be too optimistic, but you think he moved the books? He might have moved the books. I'd be overjoyed if he did. that even if that were possible, where did he go? Oh, bro. Oh, man. Things got wrapped up pretty quickly once we went on the offensive, huh? Well, that's it. That's it, bruh. Well, it ain't like this was a full-on war against their whole organization, you know. Even if these guys are Knights of the Holy Land, there are only 3 of them. Look at him, still in Frankie's, decapitated in Frankie's hand. Yeah, it's insane how thoroughly they managed to devastate somewhere as massive as Elbaf. What happened to the Great One? Wow. They don't. Look, yeah, Killingham's like, how? How? What the hell has happened here? Okay. So. Okay. Outskirts of West Village. Looks like a stormy sky. Bro, look at the size of that print. Is this the Nidhogg's footsteps? What on earth? Oh my god. Damn it! Summers has had his... Is this what he looks like after he had his face smashed open by Luffy? Is that his body just in pieces? What the fuck is happening? What the hell? His heart is just pumping there on the ground. Dum, 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 dum. Here we go. Ouch, 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 ouch. So is he coming together very slowly? Is that what we're... Okay, yeah, that's him coming together. His face has come back to... All right. Summers is recovering. There are flames across Elbaf, but Summers is recovering. Okay, there's still one of them. Oh, okay. Luffy's group. Loki. I'm hungry. just. Go back to the village then. It ain't like I carry food on me. What's with that weird look anyway? Squirrel. I'm hungry. Just ignores Loki. Ignores it. Squeak. Ragnar's one of the G's, man. We like Ragnar. Ragnar is unfazed. So Emu phases out of solid ice. That's incredible. The Holy Land of Marishwa. What is this wreckage here? Pangea Castle, the Flower Room. Elders. Yes, Great Emu. The Holy Land will be without Mu for a short while. Could Emu really be going there? I don't think he's going to Elbaf. I don't know where Emu's going, but I don't think he's going to Elbaf. Wow. This is great. There's so many good questions to ask after this. Where'd the books go? This is the history of Ohara and part of the history of Elbaf. Now remember, not long ago, Killingham declared rather openly that it's about who controls the history. What was the actual line? Was it Gilliam? No, I don't think it's this chapter. It might be the one before. I think it's the chapter. I think it might have been 1176. Let's go. Killingham. There we go. Alright, our terms were clear. You were meant to forsake all this world history crap. Forsake all this world history crap. So all the world history is the stuff that's missing from Elbaf here, right? Okay. Yeah, okay. Robin, you must be worried sick. All that history was left to us by O'Hara. Devour the library, dream demon. So killing him is the specific god knight who is on that task, the task of getting rid of it. A new world can only be born by severing things like history. They wanted to get rid of the history in there. They wanted to get rid of it. So I need to know where the fucking owl is and whether, like, the idea that the owl is suddenly made a big move on all of that history seems far-fetched to me. The owl was always in the library, could have made a move on any of that stuff at any time if it wanted to steal it. Do you know what I mean? Uh, wow. 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 So, Gunko actually dodged the Thrudheim, but, like, got connected with the Niflheim. Emu's coming out here. Did that mean... So, Emu tries to create a covenant with them while he's attacking them. So he does a dominant reversey. That's not just the dummy reversey, is it? He tries to hit them with the actual seals themselves. Oh. For clarity now, like anyone who's like not sure around what Emu thinks his powers are, or what Emu thinks their powers are, and their like it a demonic covenant. It says demonic, like it's either demonic in the mind of Emu, or it was called demonic when the idea was brought to Emu. Emu has said in the past that the contracts also apply to Mu, right? So it makes me think like, do these contracts, like who brought this stuff to Emu? I don't know that, because my going assumption is that Emu is someone from the Void Century, right? If it's something older, something more demonic, I don't know how to interpret this. But this is so interesting to me. Why it wouldn't work on those two, the Domi Reversi. They've each of Loki and Luffy and Chopper have Zoan fruits. So I feel like it's at this stage Zoan is key. Or just the idea that a Zoan has a will of its own, right? Or soul, whatever you're fucking... It's hilarious that the massive power up that's given to Loki with the Nidhogg means nothing to him if he can't land a blow, right? Like he laments the sort of inaccuracy of his attacks and the ability, like he can't get a tiny target. It's like arguing if you're Godzilla, you wouldn't be able to do enough damage to something that's small because you can't hit it. It's strange. Anyway, Emu's making moves. What those moves are, what it's all about, we will find out. Look at these butterflies. Look at these butterflies. Something suspect about the butterfly, the close up. Now, is that the elders over there bowing down to Emu? Because, like, they are responding, elders, yes, great Emu. But I presume they can hear. They're probably talking to Emu like they normally do from another room. Who is that bowing down there if Princess Shuri, Gunko, or whatever, is in another place? Because the only other person we've really seen in the flower room is Gunko. So is that the elders kneeling down? Huh? Real talk, because Princess Shuri, Gunko, whatever, is the only person we've seen sort of kneeling looking at Emu in this room. The only other person we've seen in this room was Rox. Every time I see the room of flowers, I sort of look for a little bit just to see if there's any other detail in that room that will tell us more about what's going on. But from what I can see, it looks like overgrown trees. It looks like many people's theories about the Sun Tree Eve and its close proximity to the Red Line and Marijois. It looks like the Sun Tree Eve perhaps grows up through the bottom of the Red Line into Marijois, but that's, there could just be big trees in the room of flowers. It doesn't necessarily need to be a massive root formation going down through the Red Line. But hey, this room and the fact that it's full of flowers is going to be relevant soon. Perhaps relevant when you think about the fact that the female that Emu seems to be obsessed with, Nefertari Lily, is named after a flower. Anyway, awesome chapter. So much food for thought. So much food for thought. Summers is coming back. And it looks like he's able to survive in pieces with a beating heart. Some Trafalgar Water D law shit right there. Anyway, awesome chapter. Thanks so much to anyone who ends up watching this or checking in or doing the thing. As always, please like, subscribe,